For smartphone to function, to fulfill its purpose, what all the smartphone requires? Let's say one of the function of a smartphone is to make a call. For it to make a call, what are the necessary minimum requirements? Recharge. I'm just talking about call, anything, for example. For your smartphone to perform any function, what are the minimum requirements? Hardware? Agreed? Okay, we need a hardware. Yeah, that will club it along with the hardware. Okay. Software you needed? What else do you need? That's what you needed. You need a SIM. The third one is difficult. You got a hardware, you got a software. What do you need? Power. You got a power, that's part of it. You need a user, isn't it? If you don't have a user, what is a user? Hardware, software, So I want to extend this analogy of hardware, software, user to this model. Our body is just like a hardware of the smartphone that we have. Our mind that we have is just like a software, and the soul is like a user. You able to see a connection? If you want to operate with the hardware, you can only operate effectively if the software is working. Right? You can extend this idea either to a computer, laptop, whatever. This is how it works. You as a user can operate with the hardware through the software. Okay, that's the first thing. Let's extend it further. When you get your smartphone, it comes with some default settings, certain default layouts and so forth. Similarly, every one of us, when we are born with certain default settings of our mind. There are certain people who are pretty good at finding faults in everything, in any situation. And there are certain people who are very good in seeing positivity in anywhere and everywhere. Have you come across people like that? So each one of us are born with our default settings. Now when you have a default setting of a software in your smartphone, can you change the default setting? That's where I want to draw attention. We can change or alter the state of our mind. Please don't consider this is what I am and I cannot change. The moment you say that you cannot change, you will not change. The moment we understand that we have the capacity and potential to change, we can better change ourselves. There's a possibility about it. Okay, so far we've gone to two things. We got an analogy between smartphone, we understood like a default setting and so forth. Let's extend it to a third step. Imagine your smartphone is infected by a virus. What happens when your smartphone is infected by a virus or a laptop is infected by a virus? When it is infected by a virus, simple thing, you type A. You type A, that's the response you want on the screen, but it will give you a different response, yes? That's the idea about it, virus attack. You want some particular output, but it gives you a different output. Similarly, when we are infected here, all of us, every one of us wants to be happy, wants to be content, wants to feel peaceful. Whoever is a person, still that person wants to love others and receive love. Yes or no? This is what each one of us wants. At the end of the day, that is not what comes out of us. Yes? We want it, but that doesn't come out of us. Simple thing. Something has happened to our software. Looks like it is infected by a virus. Because we want a response to be happy, to be loving to each one. But however, the response that comes out is not of that. Which means there is some mishap that has happened with our software, with our mind. Okay. Second thing. Now, imagine you're living with your infected smartphone. Or let's say this way. I come and give you a smartphone which is infected with a virus. And this is the first time you're using a smartphone. And when you type A, it types B. What would you think? This is what it is. This is the natural state, isn't it? Because you're not aware how the smartphone is supposed to work. You have no knowledge of it. When you get an infected piece, you think it is the default state. And that is what has happened to each one of us. Why people don't work on themselves? They think this is what I am. I cannot change. This is what is my capacity. This is what my state. No, we don't understand our potential. Each one of us, at least Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, each one of us are very, very special. In other words, we are a gift to humanity only if we recognize our potential, that we can live very healthy and happily, and we can bring that healthiness and happiness in the lives of others, if only we are aware of that potential. And to work on it, we have to begin with ourselves. So that brings us to the fourth point. How or who can know the smartphone is infected? You got an infected smartphone. Who can tell you the smartphone is infected? Only a computer literate, which means who knows how to operate it, can tell us. Similarly, who can tell us about our state? Who can tell us that we are in a good state of existence or we are in a miserable state of existence? Only somebody who understands the science of self. Are we making sense to you? And that is what the Bhagavad Gita is said to be the manual of life, which teaches us and educates and helps us understand who we are, what is the purpose of life, and what we are supposed to do in our life, and how we are supposed to live.